So it comes to no surprise that Cathie Wood has been loading up on an electrical vehicle stock in China that recently had a whopping 270% year-over-year increase, and they are absolutely destroying their deliveries with 15,613 vehicles delivered from this time in November. So guys, Cathie Wood has been loading up on 277,000 shares at the 2nd of December, and again another giant purchase of more shares from ARK Invest into the ARKK ETF, and that was 254,000 shares. So it's no surprise that Cathie Wood is now extremely bullish on this stock because she believes in the autonomous future of a taxi network outside of mainstream China. And again, China is one of the largest market caps in the world, so it's no surprise with such a massive demand for electrical vehicles and such an enormous market that they can actually capitalize on with the electrical vehicle space with autonomous driving level 5. So as you saw up on the screen, that stock is in fact XPENG. Now, is it contrary that she did buy XPENG and not NIO? And why has she been loading up on this? Well guys, I've made many videos on XPENG stock. So many videos. If you go through and have a look at my timeline and type in on the search bar, you will find a full breakdown. So I'll try and leave a video up here above about that company. But essentially they are very similar to NIO, but they do have a massive advantage because they actually manufacture, like BYD, most of their chips inside their plant, and they do actually own their manufacturing facilities, unlike NIO that actually rent their facilities off JAC Motors. Now this in the long run guys is going to be a lot more profitable for them because they are going to be, you know, not having those issues with a major chip shortage because they have prepared for this for years. They have been making those chips ready to absolutely explode in their sales, which is exactly like we are seeing now. Even so that they have caught the attention of ARK Invest. So this video we're going to be exploring a little bit about the technicals on XPENG stock. Should we be buying, should we be selling at these levels, and what Cathie Wood's price prediction I think is going to be for XPENG over the coming 5 years. And on top of that guys, we are going to do a little bonus at the end of this video because we are going to dive shortly into the technicals of SOFI and also Alpine Full Technologies, just so I can give you guys an update because we haven't had much time to get any videos out this week, and I want to make sure that you guys are aware as possible on what is happening right now in the market. If you are new, then welcome in. My name is Jason. Be sure to go down there, smash that like button, and please don't forget to subscribe by turning on that notification bell so you are notified every time I make a video. If you would like to support the channel in any way guys, then feel free to join the private Patreon for the price of a coffee, where you can gain access to anything that I am doing on the stock market with my buy and sells, and also a fantastic community in the Discord of like-minded investors. So guys, coming on to the deliveries, we can see here how they absolutely smashed their 2021 Q3 financials guys. Again, they have now produced 82,000 vehicles from year to date, so we are not far away from that 100k mark. This is a whopping 285% increase year over year, so they are continuing to ramp up their production. They are doing extremely well, and they have been announcing some fantastic news. And on top of this guys, we have seen a massive selling on the shares of the stock of XPENG. So if we come on, we can see right now that we are positioned around that $47 mark, and again in the pre-markets we are almost up to that $48 mark. We have some major support on the 100-day moving average over here, where we have tested several times in the past. And again, you can also see that we have another really strong fundamental support around the area of $32 to $35. So if we were to come back down at all to this place, retest somewhere around that 200-day moving average, then that would go to show me that we have a very strong solid support, because this company are growing exponentially with almost a 300% increase guys year over year. And this is just absolutely unheard of growth, and that is why I am still so bullish on the electrical vehicle makers outside and inside of China as a whole, because this market is set to explode in the coming decade guys. We have record deliveries year after year. We are only at about 4% capacity worldwide right now of electrical vehicles being made in and outside of China, and this number is going to jump up guys to about 20 to 25% over the next 5 years. And on top of that, we are only producing about 3 million guys in electrical vehicles per year right now, and that number is expected to go up to about 44 million again over the coming few years. So we are going to see a massive ramp up. These shares are not going to stay this cheap over the next 2 years. I can guarantee you that with the increases and the future predictions of autonomous taxi networks that are going to be rolling out around the world, this is a stock that potentially I do believe Cathie Wood is extremely bullish on, that will capitalize potentially on an autonomous taxi network inside China, which could lead to some enormous, absolutely astronomical revenues for this company, because ride hailing is going to be about 4 times less the expense of an automobile, and on top of that the company will always take a profit cut for any mileage that is run as a taxi service, regardless of whether they own the vehicle or not. So this is why I believe Cathie Wood is so bullish on this, and I believe that she has a price target on XPENG stock for about $250, guys, coming over the next 10 years. So that is my prediction for XPENG, and I do think that she is predicting that this is going to 5x inside her portfolio, especially over the next 4 years, guys. I expect that this stock will be well into the $150 range, because again, if we do have that facility where we have the autonomous taxi networks being rolled out around the world, then this company could potentially be something that Cathie Wood is bullish on, and that is why she holds it inside her ARKK autonomous tech and robotics ETF, because she believes in the future of robo-taxis. And again, XPENG are concentrating their R&D right now on these developments, and like I said, they are rolling out with some very aggressive numbers. She has now positioned this above her position of BYD, which she has been holding, guys, for several years. So obviously this now marks up 1% of her portfolio. She has 1% of BYD, so between that, guys, that's 2% of the Chinese marketplace. Now this makes me extremely bullish as well against all of those stupid news articles about Chinese stocks being delisted, and that is why I think there is a ton of FUD in the markets right now, fear of FOMO, and that is why you should never listen to, of course, these people in news articles, because they are just trying to get clicks and views again for your time, so that they can actually roll out more news articles and get your shares for a cheaper price. So if you look at what is going to happen to XPENG stock, if we do have any further selling and we do come back down to that 50 on the $44 price range, then this could be potentially a very nice place to start loading the boat at a cheaper price. But dollar cost averaging, guys, is going to be your best bet over the long term. Just simply putting in a few shares every single month and dollar cost averaging as those shares increase up and down over time. That way you will get the best average price, and that way you will return a better return on the market overall, especially if you are a long-term investor. Now I do hold XPENG in my stock, so that is no surprise, and like I said, I have been talking about the stock over the last year. So if you would like to know more information about this, then be sure to check out some of the other content on my channel, or let me know below in the comments on any of your thoughts so far, and if you would like me to do a further breakdown of this company and exactly where I'm holding it in my portfolio. Which brings us to our second stock, guys, to update just briefly, is our Alpine 4 holdings, which I know a lot of you have been waiting for. You can see that we did bounce off that 30 on the RSI. Roughly, we got almost to that 30 level. We had seen some solid support around here, again around that $2 price range, and we are now back towards our price target of $2.50, which is where I said we were going to go once we did have the Nasdaq, and that is exactly now where we are starting to sit, guys. So my prediction in my own head has actually come to fruition, and we are now seeing that strong side. So what we need to do now, guys, is see this 21-day moving average cross back over that 200-day moving average, which hopefully over the next few weeks we will start to see that happen as this comes down. And once we do get that technical lineup, then we are going to see another crossing into the 50 and 80 into the RSI level, and that is going to propel us forwards back to that $4 to $5 price range over the long term for Alpine. Now that is what I'm looking to see. As we know, they had a new acquisition, so I'm waiting now for the future financials to come out for Q4, and then we can start to reassess their balance sheet, see how much debt they had taken on with this 24 million share offering, and again how much they had to spend out to acquire that new acquisition. So if you would like further information on that acquisition, then again, be sure to check out this video above. And lastly, guys, SOFI stock, which I just wanted to briefly touch on. I have been absolutely loading the boat at around that $15 price range, and so has all of my Discord community. We had some fantastic buys in the Discord. I know that Jax, one of our Discord channel members, had actually caught this in the $14 price range. So fantastic there. Congratulations, Jack, because you would now be up about 15% from those current bottom prices. As we move into the next few years, guys, I am expecting SOFI stock to do extremely well against the hedge of inflation. Coming into 2023, this company could easily be very profitable. And once we do see that, guys, we are going to see the price targets raised from about $25 back to $30 to $35. And again, I do expect a doubling in this stock over the coming year. So that is my predictions for SOFI Technology, Alpine 4, and also our XPENG stock. If you did enjoy this video, then please let me know below in the comments. So guys, that wraps up the video today. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend ahead of us, and I hope that you enjoy your Friday as well. Please be sure to make sure you are subscribed down below, and also don't forget to turn on that notification bell. And if you did find value, then be sure to help me out by clicking that big like button once again. Thank you for your continued support. I hope to see you in the Discord, and if not, I look forward to seeing you next time for some more content on investing. Ciao.